Another mistake people make is by not taking potassium and magnesium as a supplement with a ketogenic diet. A mistake that sometimes people make when they're trying the ketogenic diet is by eating too much. They think that just by eating lots of fat and medium protein and no carbs will help them lose weight. But it all boils down to a calorie deficit. So in actual fact, it doesn't matter what diet you impose, as long as you're creating a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. And it's no different with a ketogenic diet. So if you're eating far too many calories, you will find that you won't lose weight. Another mistake people make is by not taking potassium and magnesium as a supplement with a ketogenic diet. Because the insulin levels will be so low, you'll be losing sodium on a daily basis. And if you don't keep electrolytes topped up, then you will feel slightly lethargic and you could possibly get muscle cramps. So take potassium and magnesium supplements as well. Another mistake that people make is by eating slightly too many carbs. If you eat carbohydrates, it will kick you out of ketosis. And there are hidden carbohydrates in a lot of foods. The best thing to do is check the back of the label or just Google to see how many carbohydrates are in the foods that you're eating to make sure that you're not going over 30 grams of net carbs per day. Now, one thing with a ketogenic diet is that you do eat protein, but eating too much protein will cause something called gluconeogenesis, where your body recognizes there isn't any carbohydrates in your system, and inadvertently it will turn some of that protein through a process called gluconeogenesis into glycogen, which is effectively carbohydrates which has been converted into an energy source. So if you eat too much protein, that can also kick you out of ketosis. Sometimes people find it very hard to get all the fats that they require into their daily calories, but one very simple and very effective way of getting your fats in and your fat levels higher is by having a bulletproof coffee. Now, of course, this is loaded with grass-fed butter, coconut oil. Straight away, you're getting two very good sources of fat in a drink, and of course, it's very easily consumed, and it will be high calories as well. One thing some people notice when they are on a ketogenic diet is that they lose a small amount of strength. It's not too much, but you will lose a little bit of strength, and that's due to the lack of glycogen in your muscles. Now, if you think of your muscles simply like batteries with some power in them, if you haven't got any glycogen, effectively you've taken away that power source. But one thing you can do is replace that missing glycogen with creatine, which will have a similar effect, will give you that power and of course give you that volumized muscle that a lot of people are looking for. One thing that a lot of people mistake with a ketogenic diet is muscle wastage. They think that they will atrophy if they don't have any carbohydrates and they will lose muscle significantly. But I'm pleased to say that I'm on a ketogenic diet and it's not a catabolic diet. So you won't lose muscle because you've got adequate amounts of protein. You will maintain muscle and you will grow muscle as well, if you do the right exercises, of course. Now, another common mistake that a lot of my clients have made when I've said to them, okay, I want you to have 5% of your calories coming from carbs, they pretty much cut out carbs completely. The reality is things like lettuce leaf salad, tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, cauliflower, broccoli, green beans, mange tout, all the above vegetables that I've mentioned are extremely low in carbohydrate. They've got good amounts of fiber in them, so their net carbs are very, very low. So you could have a massive plate and fill yourself up with green leafy vegetables, feel very good, very satisfied, and of course keep well underneath your daily allowance of carbohydrates. So don't be scared of certain types of carbohydrates. They won't kick you out of ketosis. So if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click subscribe and give us a thumbs up.